Where are you from?
Last night I woke up making out with my pillow.
Where?
Memory was when Henri came home one time and he screamed through the window asking me to let him in, but I distinctly remember that he had his keys when he left. So I was like, I'm not letting you in, I know you have your keys. And then maybe like an hour or two later he comes back in the room and he's like, I had my keys. I was like, how'd you know? And then he's like, I was sleeping on the ground and then I rolled over and I heard my keys and I was like, damn, I have my keys. And then he came back in.
So I was in Binghamton, and my friend and I were chilling with like this dude who was like 3 years older than us, and we were all kind of drunk, and the dude starts going off about minorities, you know, and just like going off saying that they're degenerate and stuff. And so my friend tells him to shut up, you know. So my friend's not racist, neither am I, but he continues. So push comes to shove, start fighting. My friend messes him up and he starts bleeding everywhere. Then these two little Mexican dudes come out of nowhere and they jump in and start fighting with him. Before I know it, kid's on the ground bleeding. My friend leaves and starts crying. And we sit him down on the bench. We're like, dude, why are you crying? Yo, it's good car. And he's like, dude, I don't like fighting. It's not my thing. We're like, dude, you did it for a good cause. It's okay.
Keep going.
And then out of nowhere, this homeless African-American dude comes up to him, says, what's wrong? And he goes, look, man, I just kind of made this kid bleed because he was talking shit about minorities. So the homeless guy goes, good, man, we need more people in this world like you. Then he started cracking a smile. That's my story.
I think the funniest story was definitely when I was with my friend Tiffany. We were in Darien Lake and she's terrified of heights, but we didn't know. Took her onto the Ferris wheel, and like the entire time as it's rocking, she's just like practically bawling. And she's like, oh my god, why the fuck did I do this? Why? And like she's just freaking out. Then when we get to the top, she's like, oh, it's nice up here. And then it starts moving again. And she's like, why? Why, everybody? Why? Because, you know, at Darien Lake, how the seats just rock back and forth. She's like, I'm gonna jump out. I'm like, you're gonna die. And she's just like, I'm just gonna jump. I'm like, we're almost to the bottom. We're about to get off. Just stop.
Did she jump?
Sorry. Funny, you gotta give me a second to think of one.
On the spot.
I have a funny memory.
I fell down the stairs
One time,
so.
oh sorry. One time my mom left me in a Chinese restaurant when I was 4, and she just left. It's funny. Alright, one time in gym we were playing capture the flag, and I went to reach for his belt, but instead of his belt, I pulled down his pants, and then tripped and then fell on his bare ass.